What's up, everybody? It's Wicked, back with more Tales of Vesperia. Last time we finished the last little bit of side quests that were just random, and then we finished the Labyrinth of Memories. Now we tackled the Colosseum a little bit, and we're finally ready to tackle the 100-man melee, because we did the 30, the 50, and the 80 last time. Now today we're gonna do the 100-man melee. It's the biggest and strongest melee, but we can do it. We're plenty strong for this. Let's just go right into it. Yeah, we already defeated the 80-man melee, and this is the 80-man melee plus 20 more. So it's not going to be that difficult, honestly. And you got to beat the 100-man melee with 3 different characters in order to unlock the mysterious melee after it. So I'm gonna do that with Rita and maybe Estelle, because Estelle I can go on over limit and spam her holy rain and that'll kill the enemies quickly. But I might also pick Flynn, because Flynn is really similar to Yuri in terms of playstyle. Like I can just run around mashing X and be okay. But you want to complete the melee with all 9 characters if you can, because you'll get exclusive weapons and items for them. I personally won't be doing that. I'm gonna do it with the 3 characters on screen and then I will be done. Because I don't think you guys want to see the melee 9 freaking times, and the strategy is none. Like, for example, you see me doing it with Yuri. I'm just mashing X and using arts every so often. It'll be the same way with Repeat. I'm gonna mash X and do arts every so often. Carol will be the same way. Judith will be the same way. Flynn will be the same way as Yuri. Raven. So with Raven, I actually change it up a little bit. I spam his Azure Heaven art. So with Raven, his strategy, I go to over limit and I spam Azure Heavens, and that kills all the enemies really quickly and easily. Patty, I just go try to get the critical form, if not critical, at least advanced form, and just go to town with my melees and stuff and hope for the best. And then I'm gonna show you Rita and Estelle, so you don't have to worry about that at all. The only challenging part with Rita and Estelle is these enemies. Because 1, they resist water, so Rita's strategy won't work so well. And 2, they resist light, so Estelle's strategy won't work. But we can bypass that pretty quickly with physical attacks. But yeah, so it's so easy to do it. You just have to have the patience to do it, and I just don't. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have the patience to do the Colosseum when I've already done it. You get a good weapon for every character, I will give you that, but not really needed for my playthrough here. But yes, in the comments, let me know if you want to see it, and if a lot of people want to see it, I guess I'll show it off. We're also getting very close to the end of this game, because after the Colosseum we have 1 post-game dungeon, and that's it. And I'm kind of ready to finish this game, guys. Like, it's been a lot of fun. I've loved playing this game again, but I'm ready to move on to a new project and a new playthrough, for sure. I think you guys are ready too, because this has been over a month in making. Like, we're like 62 videos in, so that's like getting just into February. That's pretty crazy to have 1 whole month of a game. And the fact that I haven't posted anything else besides a few other videos is, I don't know. I just feel like people are getting tired of Vesperia by this point. Like, by the time this is posted, I'm sure people are getting tired of Vesperia. Alright, anyway, we're in the new enemies here, and more of the same, just regular enemies you can find on the world map. Nothing special. Nothing special happens once you get to 90. When you get 90 enemies, you get something cool.
Prepare.
And this is where you need all the letter of challenges. If you don't have the letter of challenge, then you cannot do the 100-man melee. We have Gosh here and Droid. They're a little bit harder than the first time you fight them, they're pretty tough because, yeah, you're like a low level, but now you're a high level, so they're not easy because you're in the melee, because you're restricted to items and you're by yourself, but they're still not awful. So they'll go down pretty quickly, I hope. Can you stop? Thank you. They do have their mystic art, so be careful of that. All right, we're at the last, what, 9 enemies?
Now we'll have a real fight.
And the final boss of the Colosseum is different depending on who you play as. You get Flynn when you play as Yuri. You get Yuri when you play as Flynn. Estelle, Rita, Raven, Patty, Rapide, and Judith all have an enemy called October, so he's pretty unique to the Colosseum. He is unique to the Colosseum anyways. And then Carol will get a second Nan fight. I'm gonna spoil it, but yeah. You'll fight Nan twice with Carol, so careful for that.
Now that's a win.
And we did it. The 100-man melee is done. 92,000 experience, 170 LP, a lot of Drade. And yeah, we did it pretty easily actually too. We get 20,000 gold, the Star Mail, and the Colossus. The Colossus is the nice weapon for Yuri. Where is it? It's gonna be really good, I know that. Where is it? There it is. It's not as good as these weapons, but it's still pretty good. It gets 2 good skills. Assassin is really good for Yuri, and One Man Show is really good. If you play with Yuri alone, he'll get a lot more experience, which is cool. Congratulations.
Yuri, you did it!
It's not such a big deal.
Come on, kid, you won. The least you could do is cheer up a little.
Yeah, I won, but that's not really what I was going for.
Now don't get greedy. What more could you want than to enter a tournament and come out on top?
Maybe what you wanted more than winning was the feeling that you'd really fought hard.
Yeah, something like that.
Sounds like you understand Yuri pretty well.
After having known Yuri for as long as I have, at least that much is obvious.
Really? I guess you two know each other really well.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
It's not like that, Raven. Or is it? Oh well. I'm gonna take off the Krona symbol and I'm gonna put it on Rita. I want to make sure she does not get stunned or anything. So where is it? All right. And then also, if you have the freaking glory like fully equipped on Yuri, the melee is really easy. Like you won't be staggered at all. It's really easy. All right, but we're ready. We're gonna participate with Rita this time, and she's gonna be really easy to do it. Just make sure you have over limit and make sure you have tidal wave. Tidal wave is the easiest way to complete this with Rita. Easily. Meteor Storm's pretty good too, but I like tidal wave a little bit better. The last time I told you I was going to show you how to complete the 30-man melee with Rita in under a minute. Well, I'm going to show it right here because essentially we're in the 30-man melee. But whatever. Go to over limit and spam tidal wave. And you have to see how quickly the enemies friggin' die. It's so much fun. The higher level you are with Rita and the more magic attacks she has, the quicker they will go down, but whatever. The only downside is these enemies come in and they have a lot of cut-ins stopping Rita from spamming a little bit, but oh well, we still did it. There we go. Easy breezy. Only time this is gonna be difficult is when those friggin' enemies resistance to water come into play. Other than that, this will be easy. Over limit and spam. And if you do it perfectly and you get your timing down perfectly, you won't friggin' get hit once. Even though Nan's very close to hitting me, we should still be good. And there you go, Nan's dead. Easy. I gotta be careful not to use tidal wave. Well, yeah, see, I can defeat most of them. The ones weak to resistance to water, I can't do it. So I just have to use physical attack. But she has a good physical attack. She has like 1,000 damage per physical attack. That's not bad. I could probably use spells with her to get done a little quicker, but I don't care to do that. Yeah, so it's gonna slow down my time a little bit, but it's fine. Over limit. This is probably the most boring part of this. I'm gonna have to do this with Estelle too, but it's whatever. Come on, you stupid snow guys. The minute they're dead, I can go back to spamming tidal wave.
I am so gonna make you hurt.
But you see how I'm mashing X with the reader here right now? That's literally the same thing I'm gonna be doing with the other characters like Flynn and Repeat. Spamming my over limit and then just smashing X. That's my whole strategy for the other characters. You're not missing much. Are these? Okay, I got what's his name? Tyson. These ice baths, they resist water, but I don't know if they like nullify water. Let's see. I'm gonna use a limit bottle and hope for the best. Over limit. Okay, so yeah, they don't absorb it, so they're good. I can defeat them. Awesome. Back to spamming. Tyson, you don't really stand a chance, buddy. You might use your Mystic Art on me, though. No, you won't. Yes, you will. Damn it.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Back to spamming. Come on. But yeah, this is how you get Flynn's joke weapon the easiest. Is by spamming tidal wave and doing it under a minute, 30 seconds. All that enemy's resistant to water, so it's gonna take a little bit to tackle, but he'll be fine. You get 20 minutes to do it, so you should have no issues at all. All right, Clint, you're going down really quickly too, buddy. I guess you could technically, if you wanted to, use a Fatal Strike on this guy. That would work. I didn't think about Fatal Strikes in this, but yeah, you can definitely make that work. All right, this is kind of probably really boring to watch, but it's whatever. We're almost done. I'm gonna show you Estelle. Her strategy is the same thing as Rita. We're gonna spam Holy Rain with her. I think it's a little bit more difficult with Rita or Estelle because Holy Rain doesn't really hit all the enemies as well, but whatever, we'll still be fine. All right, Josh and Droid, come on. Get the beat down. At least you don't have to steal from them this time. You can friggin' just fight them without stealing their friggin' weapons. Tidal wave, tidal wave, tidal wave. Don't use your Mystic Art on me. I will. What did I literally just say? Don't use your Mystic Art. I mean, that did like no damage. That doesn't really matter. Can you stop it, please? I'm messing up my flow. Thank you. Did not want to use my burst art there, but I did anyways. Yeah, that's the problem with Rita. Sometimes I hold circle for a second too long and use her friggin' burst art. All right, we're done. I'm gonna show you. Where is he? He hasn't shown up yet, but he will in a second. Right there, October. This is the unique enemy for Rita and Estelle and them. He's pretty weak. He's not super hard, but he's unique to the Coliseum, so make sure you magic lens him. All right, that's it though. He's like 20 something HP. He's not hard at all.
Too strong. That's it. You never had a chance.
Yeah, you never had a chance. Easy. I did not see what she got. I was smashing X. She got the Sacred Chain and Elemental Goggles. Freaking Elemental Goggles we already got in the Forest of Cave Mach. Well, we got the friggin' hyper armor, which is the best armor for what's his name, Yuri. We got the star mail, which I think is the best for Carol. I could be wrong. Whatever. Let's take off the Cronus symbol and put the Cronus symbol on you, Miss Estelle. Where is it? There it is. All right, get ready to do it with Estelle. I was gonna pick Flynn, but I think Estelle will be a little bit quicker. Where is she? There we go, Estellise. Oh, I'm gonna have to use a limit bottle. I don't have an over limit ready for her. Whatever. Not a big deal. Skip all this. It's not important. And after this, when we unlock the next tournament melee thing, I'm only gonna show it off once. I'm not gonna do it multiple times because there's no need to. Because see, this is Holy Rain, pretty similar strategy. I don't think it's as good as the tidal wave strategy, but it's still okay, I guess. I just think it takes a little bit too long to cast. And this is it. This is literally what I'm going to be doing. Again. How do I like that? I like it pretty well. I think it's also a little bit harder because she doesn't get over limit as fast. So I have to use these limit bottles, but whatever. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. And Estelle's actually pretty decent with her physical attack, so we can use that to fall back on. She also doesn't cast quite as quickly as Rita does, unfortunately. It's funny seeing Nan fight alongside monsters when she's supposed to be defeating monsters, but whatever. I need to use pineapple gel, actually. I'm almost out of TP. Alright, I need to freaking... Yeah, holy power come to you. Don't heal. Yeah, freaking Estelle. She's not quite as good with the magic spamming as Rita is, but whatever. Maybe I should have picked Flynn. Maybe it would have been a little bit quicker. Oh well. Now I gotta go in and friggin' get my over limit again. Yay. Alright, maybe it was a mistake with her. Whatever. Just sort of good damage. Look at that. 1800 damage. That's not bad at all. Is this? Oh no. This is fire elemental, is it? It is. So let's pick on the best. Or is that light elemental? It is. We'll use the BC rod. There we go. That worked. There we go. That's pretty good damage for you. I'm not good fighting with mages in this game, as you can probably tell. Yeah, we're finished. Stupid elemental spirits ruining my flow. Just die. Where is the last one? There it is. No. There it is. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Why do they have to add these enemies in the friggin' arena? Well, good thing friggin' Drake trained her on sword fighting, otherwise she would have a lot more trouble in this. There you go. Now we can do good damage again. Thank you. Hi, Tyson. Again. I think Holy Rain is better for like mobs instead of bosses. Yeah, you're okay, but you're almost dead. I lied. You're not almost dead at all. I'm stupid. Almost out of TP is what I meant. I want to use another pineapple gel. First time using items in the friggin' Coliseum in forever. Hey, we just freaking crushed him with a stupid fatal strike. All right, back to a limit. I like that a lot, Estelle. Finish it off, please. Where's Clint at? Oh, this guy is resistant to light, so he's gonna take a little bit of damage, actually. Damn it. Oh, well. Hey, there's Clint. We're almost done. Yay. No, it actually did work pretty well, Estelle. You're good. You're good. All right, Clint. Can you come here, please? I need to kick your ass with Estelle. Oh, yeah. Blazing Pillar. It just helped that Estelle does have some physical arts too that you can actually combo pretty well with her physical arts. I've never done it personally, but I've seen videos of it and it's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. All right, come on, we're almost done. This is taking a lot longer than I would like, but whatever. Hope you guys are enjoying this spam fest so far. Hey, yay, we got to friggin' end. Awesome. Only take 5 minutes though, compared to like 4 with Estelle, Arita. So it really didn't take that much longer with Estelle. Like 2 minutes longer probably, if I had to guess. We did Rita in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. We're probably gonna do this in 5 minutes and 50. I need to use another pineapple gel though, thank you. And this is the first Coliseum in a Tales of game I'm showing off, because I actually never did it in Symphonia yet. I still am going to show off the Symphonia Coliseum at one point, but I just haven't got to that point in my playthrough. Like, I'm doing New Game Plus in Symphonia so I can get 10 times experience and be a lot higher level for that Coliseum. That's why it hasn't been on the channel yet, just because I'm not ready for it. Can you stop guarding? Use a limit bottle. There we go. All right, good. 9 enemies left. Finish it off, Estelle. Holy Rain. Where is that October guy? Is he in here yet? He should be. There he is. Last enemy.
I've never felt this sense of
Yeah, like I said, it took 2 minutes longer to complete it with Estelle. Whatever. Not a big deal. Magical Maiden title. 20,000 gold. Imperial Guard. Sanctuary. Comet Light. And Starlight. A lot of abilities for friggin' doing it with Estelle. A weapon, 2 shields, a weapon, Imperial Guard. Pretty good. That's the best armor for you. I don't remember. It does have an ability on it. I did not remember if the Comet Light had an ability, but it does. Where's the weapon I'm working on? There it is. All right, cool. Now we did it with all 3 characters. Now we can do the 200-man melee. And I haven't been spoiling it until now because we're about to do it. Let's take a look here, guys. Yep, the mysterious 200-man melee. You can only do this when you complete the 100-man melee with 3 characters and when you have all the letter of challenges. Once you have all of that, you can tackle it, and I'm gonna tackle it with Yuri here. So the first 100-man melee is gonna be the same. After that, it'll be different. And this is gonna be really fun, but it's gonna be really tough as well. Well, after the 100-man. The second 100 has a lot of cool boss fights and stuff to be, you know, whatever. Oh yeah, and the Colossus item Yuri's using does more damage to humanoid enemies, and when you fight by himself, he gets more experience, so he'll level up a little bit more, I guess. That's a big deal. Yeah, whatever. We have 35 minutes to complete this. We're not going to need nearly that much time. We're probably going to need 8 minutes to complete it with Yuri. And I'm not going to do it with any other character because you don't get any extra rewards for doing it. The only thing you get for doing the 200-man melee with every character is a title. And I'll show those off in a minute.
I say, today is the day you
So it's not worth it for doing it again, personally. I'm not going to do it anyways. If you want to, you can, but I won't. Showing it off once is good enough for me. Oh, well. Yeah, we've already done this so many times, there's not much to say besides stuff I already done. Like, when we get to the 200-man, like after the 100-man, the new stuff, then I have more to say, but until then, nope. I don't even remember the final boss of this. Actually, I think I do. I think I do. Yep. Hey, the 100-man melee, when you complete it with all the characters, you get their best armors and stuff. You might get a weapon for every character. And I'll tell you that when we get to it, so. Well, after this, I'll tell you what you can unlock from it. It's honestly not that big of a deal to do it. Oh well. Alright, I should just cut until I get to the 100-man, or the 101 I should say, but I'm not going to. There's no point of showing off the 200 men if you're not going to do the whole thing from scratch. I guess they didn't feel like making every single melee like different. So they just add on enemies from every single round. Oh well. Tyson, you're literally no match for me. Are you not using Mystic Art? No, you're not. You're dead. I do like this weapon because it does so much damage to humanoid enemies, which is really nice. Come on. Stop it. Yeah, cool. Clint, you don't get your ass kicked again, buddy.
This is the end for you.
Oh my god. We've done it. It's been about, what, 4 to 5 minutes now? Yeah, Yuri's a little bit slower than Rita and Estelle, but he's still probably the best melee character to do it with. I could do it with Rita and just spam tidal wave and stuff, but that's not fun. And this way you can see every enemy like in its full thing. Alright, Josh and Dwight, where are you?
Prepare.
Yeah, prepare. Prepare to get your ass kicked, actually. And if we do this in 8 minutes or under, I think that deserves a like. That's what I said at the beginning, 8 minutes. I think we can do it. Windblade, that's a weak ability. Rita doesn't even have Windblade. I think Raven does though. Yeah, you're dead. Jaeger, cool, dead, gone, goodbye. I'm gonna go to overlimit just so I can spam X.
Now we'll have a real fight.
Yeah, Flynn, whatever. You're gonna die just like the rest of them. It is cool that he comes equipped with whatever you have equipped on him at the time. Ghost Wolf spamming, that's beautiful. Alright, we're in the new portion, finally, to 200 men. Or should I say the 101 men? Yeah, it's not much more difficult in all honesty. You have new types of enemies, but they're not super bad. We fought all these in the main story, so should have no issue. The only unique enemies will come later on, and I'll point them out obviously when we get to it. But it's called the Letter of Challenge Legend for a reason, and we'll see in a second what I mean by that. I think there are 4 new bosses here, which is pretty cool. We did the first one at like 120 something, I believe, so we're getting close. All right, you stupid bird enemies that are freaking in the air. But this is gonna be hard, honestly. Even with Yuri alone and with such a high level, I think we're still gonna have a tough time against these bosses. A little bit anyways. Oh, I forgot when you go to over limit with Yuri, I get fully healed because of my skills. Awesome. Come on, where's the first boss here? All right, he'll be coming up shortly, I guess. These yellow ropers, I thought they were exclusive to the post-game dungeon, but I guess not. Like the post-game dungeon we haven't been to, but I guess not. Oh yeah, we're gonna see a little bit of everything in here. Like we just saw enemies from the Labyrinth of Memories, now we're seeing enemies from the other post-game dungeon. Oh well. Not bad, I guess. It does suck though that you can't get crafting items in here. Like you can't get any crafting items even though you defeat all these enemies. Maybe it's like 140 we get the first unique enemy in here. We're about to find out. Oh, these enemies here, these seagull guys, they're unique hunting blade enemies. Like we don't see them anywhere else besides here, so they're unique.
Do not
Yep.
interfere.
At 142, we have our first super boss, and I'll talk about him when we get him alone. He does have a Mystic Arts, be careful. And, all right, hold on. Let's beat these druids first, then I'll talk about him. He is really dope. I love this guy. His name is Time Traveler. Mystic Art. Douse Laser. Pretty dope, honestly, but it's really weak. Anyway, all right, we have the Time Traveler here. This guy, his name is Douse. He is the final boss of Tales of Fantasia, the very first Tales of game. He's the final boss, and he's really strong. He has really good magical abilities, as you saw. He has pretty good physical abilities. And he's just really dope. We love Douse. I mean, I love Douse anyways. I don't know if anyone else does. But he's pretty dope. He's really dope anyways. But he's really easy too. Because we're such a high level. Well, yeah. He's one of the secret bosses in here. We have 3 more. Yeah, Douse, he's the final boss of Fantasia. He's awesome. I really like him as a villain in that game. And when we get to that game, we'll see that. It's the first Tales of game, Tales of Fantasia. It was localized in the United States, but we got a crappy GBA version of the game. There's a PSP version, which has fully voice acting. There's a, I'll talk about you. You're another unique enemy. I'll talk about you in a minute, but yeah, we got the PSP version. We did not get that version. It's a, what's it called? It's fully voice acted. Then there's a PlayStation 1 remake that uses the Destiny engine and just makes it better for Fantasia. And that's the version we'll be playing. Oh, okay, use Demon Lance on me. Alright, it's Eternal Fatality, but all purposes, it's Demon's Lance, just powerful up. But yeah, we got the crappy GBA version for Tales of Fantasia, and it sucks. I'll be playing the friggin' PS1 remake because it was actually fans translated. That's cool. But this girl, she's the sorrowful queen of darkness. She is actually a final boss of Tales of Eternia. She's pretty similar to Douse, actually, with the magical abilities and stuff like that. She can be pretty strong. Her Mystic Art's really tough, actually. It's worse than Douse. Alright, we got more of these enemies though. I'm gonna use one of my miracle gels just because I can. Alright. We have 2 more secret bosses. The next one is probably the hardest out of the bunch, but we'll get there in a second, hopefully. I think he comes at like around 180, 185. So we'll see him in a minute. And now these enemies have a lot of HP. They have like 18 to 30,000, so they can be really tough. You want to be at least level 90 to 100 before you tackle this, I feel, to have the easiest time. And there we go, 182. You get this guy, and I'll talk about him once I get to him by myself. He's probably the hardest. He's not really magical inclined, but he's really tough. He has a unique gimmick with him as well. I'll explain in a second. But since he's a humanoid enemy, I think we'll have an easy time with Yuri because he has the Colossus weapon. But he's dope. I like him a lot. If I can ever talk about him. He has 118,000. Yeah, they get stronger as they go along. So he's the hardest. I feel like he's the hardest anyways. Besides the final boss. But this guy, he's the killer of heroes. This guy's actual name is Barbados. I'm sorry. He is the, I don't know if he's the final boss of, but he is one of the main antagonists of Tales of Destiny 2. And that's a Tales of game we have never gotten in the States. There's a fans translation in the works for Destiny 2, but nope. It's one of the few games we have yet to receive. So I don't know much about him at all, but he is dope looking. I will give him that. And one unique thing you can do, I'm gonna magic lens him just because. But when you use an item, he will automatically trigger his Mystic Art. Yeah, his Mystic Art, no items ever. Don't know why he doesn't like items, but yeah, he doesn't. But you gotta magic lens him to get his data, so you're gonna see that Mystic Art regardless, no matter what. But anyways, we're at the last 9 enemies. Like 195, I think the final boss of the Coliseum will show up. And we did it. We did a little bit less. We did not do it in 8 minutes, like I said, but pretty good timing regardless. And yep, I think you guys could have seen that coming. But the final boss of the 200-man melee is Kratos again. And since it's a solo Coliseum, I think he's actually a lot more tougher than his Labyrinth of Memories version. And he Mystic Art us again. Thanks. Did like no damage though. Holy crap. And you guys already know Kratos is from Tales of Symphonia. He was a party member / villain in that game. And if you haven't seen my playthrough, then you should. I played through Symphonia. It was actually the first ever playthrough for the channel, so go check it out. Anyways, we're gonna finish him off with a Mystic. Never mind. We're not gonna finish him off with a Mystic Heart.
Awesome.
Alright, we did it in 12 minutes, 225 LP, 2000 gold, 244 grade, 212,000 experience. That's awesome.
I can do even better than this.
We learned Assassin, one-man show, loner, and we leveled up because we got so much experience. Alright, we did it. 200-man melee completed. That was a lot of fun. I always love the 200-man melee. But we get the $20,000 Arriva doll, Barbados ring, Douse cape, and Chazelle's necklace. All right, so I'm gonna explain these real quick. Are we done? We're done. So we're gonna equip the last fencer. So before we end off, I'm gonna explain the items we got and the rewards you get for getting 100-man melee for the other characters. So let's find the items. They're all accessories besides the shield. But we get Douse cape. It's a Yuri exclusive accessory. When you equip it, it changes destruction field to Douse blast, which is okay. It's not crazy good. The Barbados ring is amazing. You increases your physical attack by like almost double, but you cannot use any single item in battle. So that's the kind of downside of that. Last but not least is an accessory for Rita, which I'll never take off. It's exclusive to Rita. It's the Chazelle's necklace. Raises casting speed dramatically. So she'll cast spells like no one's business with that equipped. And then the Arriva doll, I believe, okay, it's not exclusive to Estelle, but it's I think the best shield in the game for Estelle and Flynn, but it doesn't come equipped with any skills. But yeah, you get these items because you defeated those characters in the tournament there. All right, guys, we're gonna end off this video, but before that, let me tell you the rewards you get for clearing the 100-man melee and the 200-man melee with the other characters. So Carol will get the Brave Helm and the Rending Drill Hammer. Raven will get the Glorious Helm and the Celestial Star. Judith will get the Dragon Coat and the Cacius. Oh, I can't pronounce it, but that's what I'm gonna go with. Rapide will get the Air Fragment and the Maximum Dog Symbol, which is actually a good accessory for Rapide. You might want to do that. Flynn will get the Radiant Star and the General's Armor. Addie will receive the Pyro Gun, White Wave, and Eclipse Circlet. And then you get titles for every single character, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe you only get it for Estelle. But the 200-man melee, the only reward you get is the items I showed you and these titles here. You did this for Rita. Where is it? You did the Vengeful Knight for Estelle. We're doing it with Yuri. You will get the Returning Swordsman. For Flynn, you will get Benevolent Benefactor, if I pronounced that right. You get the Affable Guardian for Patty. You'll get the Wandering Miser for Judith. Where is Carol's? There it is. You get the red twin blades for Carol. For Raven, you'll get the Adept Assassin. And for Rapide, I think you'll get the Beastwear. So these are all cameo costumes to other Tales of games. Yuri is Judas from Tales of Destiny 2. Estelle is Chloe from Tales of Legendia. Rita is a character called Mio from Tales of Rebirth, I believe. I haven't played that game, so I don't know, but I think that's what it's from. Flynn is Cress or Kless from Tales of Fantasia. Addie is Annis from Tales of the Abyss. Judith is Rudy from Tales of Destiny. Carol is Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia. You should know that if you watched my playthrough. Raven is I don't remember his name, but I know he's from Tales of Innocence. And Repeat is Caius from Tales of the Tempest. Which Tales of Tempest is actually, it was once considered a main series game, but now it's not because it was so bad. But anyways, we'll watch this dip before we end it off.
Yeah!
You did it!
Hey, you actually look a little happy for once.
Of course he's happy. Yuri defeated a lot of very fierce opponents.
Yeah, for the first time, winning actually feels like something.
That's the feeling that you really fought hard. You gave it your all, Yuri.
Right. It feels like this means a lot more than the last time I won a tournament.
Sounds like you two are really getting close. How interesting.
Calm down, Raven.
Raven, what are you talking about?
If you're happy for me, old man, then you and me are getting kind of close too, you know.
Oh,
But anyways, guys, next time we will tackle the tag team tournament and then finally move on with the final post-game dungeon of this game. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. But guys, if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Tales of Vesperia. Maybe check out some of my other LPs, but until next time, stay wicked.